Hey everyone, today we're going to dig up something really cool, a forgotten secret for a healthier, more vibrant garden. We're talking about a simple trick our ancestors used for centuries to keep pests away, and all without a single drop of chemicals. All right, let's get into it. I want you to picture something. You walk out to your garden, what do you see? Lush, healthy plants, right? Not leaves chewed into lace by slugs and beetles. A garden that just thrives without you having to constantly spray it down. I mean, that's the ultimate dream for any of us gardeners, isn't it? Well, you know what? That dream, it used to just be reality. For many old-timers, like this quote says, it was simply how gardening was done. It wasn't some fantasy, it was just common sense. A really practical piece of wisdom that worked with nature, not fighting against it. So let's go ahead and uncover this forgotten secret. In this first part, we're going to explore a method that was quietly passed down for generations before it got overshadowed by more modern solutions. And look, this is not some new fad. Not at all. This method can be traced all the way back to European folk practices in the 1700s. It was a staple in Amish and Old World homestead traditions for centuries. It really only started to fade away in the mid-20th century, with the rise of all those chemical sprays. But now it's being rediscovered by gardeners just like you and me, folks who are looking for truly natural solutions. So what is this method? It's so elegantly simple, and it's called the buried stick trick. Let's get into exactly what that means. And it's really important to get this. This isn't some kind of magic, it's a system. You take a specially prepared stick, you bury it in the soil, and it goes to work on multiple levels. It creates this kind of protective zone for your plants while also boosting their health right from the ground up. Okay, so here's the crucial part. How does it actually work? Because it's not just a random piece of wood in the ground. There's some really simple but brilliant natural science at play here. You see, the trick works in three key ways. First off, it messes with pest cycles. It slowly releases these natural compounds that create a zone where pests like aphids and slugs, they just don't want to hang out. Second, it actually boosts the plant's own vigor. And think about it, healthier plants have stronger natural defenses. They don't send out those chemical stress signals that scream, "Come eat me," to insects. And third, and this is so cool, it actually feeds the soil. As the wood slowly breaks down, it improves the soil structure and adds organic matter. It's a true win-win. Win. And this right here just illustrates the difference so perfectly. The stick method costs you almost nothing. It builds long-term soil health, and it protects the good guys, the pollinators and the earthworms that your garden desperately needs. Chemical sprays, well, they're an ongoing expense, and they can literally destroy the beneficial life in your soil. When you look at it like that, the choice becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? All right, now for what I think is the most exciting part, the practical step-by-step guide. Here is exactly how you can put this 300-year-old wisdom to work in your own garden, like this season. And you are going to love how simple the materials are. Seriously, you just need some sticks, untreated hardwood, or maybe some fruit tree prunings are perfect. Then you need a natural soak. Something like diluted wood ash water or a garlic infusion works great. They're packed with compounds like sulfur or potash that pests naturally hate. And finally, a bucket and something to dig a hole with. That's it. It's incredibly accessible. Okay, the process itself is just 5 easy steps. Ready? 1, gather your sticks and whip up your soak. 2, let them soak for about 12 to 24 hours so they can really absorb all those repellent compounds. 3, choose the right spot. Target the plants that usually get hammered by pests in your garden. 4, bury the sticks vertically, maybe 8 to 10 inches deep, leaving just a little bit sticking out. And you want to place them every 3 or 4 feet. And 5, just give the area light watering to kick the whole process off. See? So simple. So, why are we talking about a 300-year-old gardening trick today? I mean, really. It's because in a world where we're all looking for sustainable, cost-effective, and natural solutions, this forgotten wisdom is actually more relevant than ever. 300. Just think about that number. That's how many years, at a bare minimum, that this method has been proven to work. This isn't some trend. It's a testament to timeless, practical knowledge that just works with nature. Which, it really begs the question, right? If this thing was so effective, why on earth did it ever fall out of use? Why do we lose this knowledge? Well, the answer is pretty simple, and frankly, it's all about commerce. It was pushed aside for quick fix products that could be bottled, marketed, and sold for a profit. year after year after year. A free, effective solution that you can make in your own backyard? Yeah, that just couldn't compete with the marketing machine. So let's do a quick recap of the most important points. What we have here is a proven, super low-cost pest deterrent our ancestors totally relied on. It boosts not just pest resistance, but your overall plant and soil health. It's an easy 5-step process you can literally try right away. And hey, here's my advice. Just start small. Try it on one garden bed and see the difference for yourself. And that brings us right to our final question. Now that you have this lost secret back in your hands, are you going to test this 300-year-old wisdom in your garden? It's a real chance to connect with centuries of practical knowledge and see the results with your own 2 eyes. Thanks so much for tuning in.